Hello my little spiders. In today's vlog I am going to be giving you an update and doing something a little bit weird for the summer. But bear with me here. So here's the update. For that part 1 of my camping thing, I couldn't do the second part because by morning my vlogging camera was dead. So couldn't really give you anything there. Butterfly. Cute. Getting sidetracked. But basically what happened was it was a lot of me sleeping, and around maybe, I don't know, 4 in the morning, I think it may have been a centipede or something, crawled on my leg and woke me up. I screamed. No one was there to hear me or care. I don't care. But then at 6 in the morning it got really cold to the point where I was actually kind of wondering if I was going to be okay. So I was kind of forcing myself to go back inside because I didn't want to freeze to death. It wasn't that cold, but it was definitely cold enough for someone to be worried about the health of someone. And we already have enough problems in the world right now, so yeah. But this video is going to be a bit longer today, because today I'm going to be telling you about... Just do it. Okay. No. I'll set you there. But I am a bit of a Halloween brat, and I know it's the middle of the summer, and I shouldn't be talking about this right now, but I don't care. If I want to tell something spoopy, I'm going to do it. I don't care. But I'm going to be telling you about some ghost encounters that I have had. One of them is actually kind of recent. So, here we go. Number 1. The first ghost encounter I remember having was when I was maybe about 6. I was at my grandparents' house in nature. I'm not there right now, sadly. But I was at my grandparents' house and I was just kind of taking a walk outside because my grandparents would do that. Now we have a bit of a strange property line. It's in like a triangle kind of shape. So imagine this V, and then my face is kind of, that's what it was, but it was like by maybe 100 feet for 300. It was weird. But I was taking a walk through there and I was on the edge of our property line, and then it was starting to get like a little dark, but I didn't want to turn around. So I kept walking and I ended up coming to my parents' old paintballing shack because they used to do paintball wars there. I never got into that. Maybe I will. But I was going there and I wanted to check it out. I had been told not to go there, but I did it anyway. And I honestly regret going there now, because I went in to the old shack, more like fort, and when I went in there, I walked in, looked around, and then as I was going to leave, because it was spider infested and I'm not afraid of them, but I don't want them near me. I was going to leave and I turn around and I just see this giant black figure standing in the doorway with these piercing white eyes. And then I just hear this shriek. And then I scream. I was terrified. Like, who wouldn't be terrified of that thing? It was terrifying. It was like tall as the doorway. And the doorway is like, maybe the doorway is about like, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. About 7 feet tall. And this guy's like as tall as that. And I'm about 5'3", so I know how tall things can be. But it actually is kind of creepy because it was bigger than it should have been. And I looked away for a second because like it scared me, and I'm like, maybe it'll go away. And when I looked back, it was gone. I didn't tell anyone about that. And I have not gone back to that little shack since. And I don't think I ever will. Alright. Now for the second story. This was the recent one. Chipmunk. Chipmunk. But for my second story, number 2, don't kill me. For the second one, I was in my room going to sleep, and I have a cat. Her name's Lily. She's pretty cute, 14, old. And we also had another cat who was named Ollie. He lived to be 8, then had to be put down from a unwanted circumstance. And he had this very soft meow, like a little meow, where our cat Lily had a meow. And Lily's never done a little mew before, so we don't think she can. But I was sitting in my bed, and Ollie always liked hiding under my bed usually. Lily never liked it down there, she hated it. And I was sitting there with Lily on my lap, and she was asleep. And she wasn't meowing at all. She's not a very talkative cat. Well, like, she can be talkative for food, but she's not talkative there. But I hear the small mew, like, come from under my bed. And I'm like, Ollie? But then I realized he'd been put down about 2 weeks ago. So I looked under my bed, and there was nothing there. And Lily was still asleep. I didn't really sleep much that night afterward. Alright, and now for the last one. This one's the worst, but here we go. Okay, so I was checking out an actual haunted place. This is before my YouTube thing started happening, but I was there, and I'm not saying where it was for my safety, but I was checking out the place, and I went there, and I hate talking about this. Okay, got it. But I went there, and I was just walking around, probably fooling around too, being pretty stupid, not respecting anything. God, I was a bad person then. Whatever. But I was there, and I heard this loud shriek. Like someone getting... Someone getting a good jab in their chest. I can't really go into much more detail with that, but... So, I'm looking at my friend, she's looking at me, and we're not sure what to do. Then, I said something very, very stupid. We should go check it out. Yeah. So we check it out, because we could tell where it was coming from. We didn't want to, though. But after we checked it out, we regretted it, because we found a little room covered in ketchup. Lots of ketchup. And there was fresh, like, it was fresh. But me and my friend look at each other, and we run out. I don't really know if that actually counts as a ghost encounter, but we didn't say anything. It happened a long time ago. And yeah, not much more I can say without doing anything bad here, but let me know any of your ghost encounters in the comments, because I'm kind of a freak for Halloween, things like that. And you better believe that when it is October, I'm going to be on, except around the 30th. Not the 31st, but just the 30th. That's the only day I will not post. Ever. But thank you so much for coming, my little spiders. And have a nice day. Goodbye.